How's it going, guys? Tom with Ballless TV here, bringing you a video on how to beat LeBron in Multiversus. So, first piece of advice I always give anytime you're having trouble with a character is play him to level 5. If they're free right now, then you have no excuse not to. You get 100 gold for doing it, and it'll give you a much better idea of what their moves do, how they play, and what you need to be doing to beat them. So the first thing you got to understand about LeBron is you need to understand his ball mechanic. He is thinking about his ball 100% of the time, so you need to be doing the same thing. So when it's not on cooldown, and he has a ball, he can of course throw it, and he can summon a new one. This puts the ball on cooldown. Then, if he doesn't have the ball, he has to wait for it to come off cooldown to spawn a new one. While he doesn't have a ball, he's in a more defensive mode where his attacks reach really long. He's got really long hitboxes, and he's not really good at doing damage. His goals while in this mode are he wants to play defensively, he wants to either wait for his ball cooldown to come back so he can get the ball back, or he wants to tag you and he gets a free ball for doing that. Be very careful when he's in this mode. He's looking for a hit, and he should be playing defensively. But while he's in this mode, you want to play aggressively on him. All of his attacks are very slow. Even if I'm attacking and dodging, they come out really, really slow. So look for your openings and try to play aggressively on him when he doesn't have that ball. When he does have the ball, this is his damage-racking, mode. He's going to try to use the ball to open you up and get into his combo game. He can do kind of silly things like that. He can use dash cancels to get these moves going together. And he's got a lot of different sick things he can do, but he struggles at closing that gap. He has one great tool to close that gap, and that's his pass. So let's talk about the pass. I like to think of it as a rock, paper, scissors. All of his normals are in this mode are pretty stubby. They're not the fastest in the world. They'll get beat out by a lot of attacks. So what LeBron is looking to do is he's looking to get medium close and open you up with the ball so that he can come in and start fighting you and get in your face where he excels. He excels while he's close to you. So you need to be prepared that if he's running at you, the ball's coming. So what's the rock, paper, scissors of this? Well, if you're attacking, he throws the ball, he beats you every time. But if he throws the ball and you dodge, you've robbed him of the ball. And now he's in his defensive mode and you can't attack him, you can get aggressive. So once you have this worked out, once he throws the ball at you and you dodge it a few times, he's going to know, okay, I can't just throw the ball at you. And he's going to try to mix it up with his attacks. And this is where you're going to want to use your attacks to beat out his attacks because his are kind of slow and not that great. Fair example. That's got armor. He's trying to do his combo, but this thing is so stubby and slow that it's really easy to beat out. I mean, the attack I'm using is a pretty good one, but he's got some pretty slow ground moves. So that's the rock, paper, scissors you want to play in your head when you see he has the ball. Is he going to throw it? Should I be dodging? Is he scared to throw it because he doesn't want to lose the ball? Losing the ball as LeBron is kind of a scary situation if you don't do it intentionally. And, okay, so he's going to attack. He's trying to keep his ball. All right, well, now it's time for me to play aggressive and start beating out his attacks. This is what you want to be thinking about because, like I said at the beginning, he is always thinking about his ball, so you need to be doing the exact same thing. The other piece of advice I'm going to give you on him is we're going to want to challenge him horizontally. The reason I say this, we're going to look at how he attacks vertically. This move, his up air, is enormous. The hitbox is the entire basketball hoop, and it's really hard to challenge from above. So if you're above him, you don't want to challenge him vertically like that. You want to get around him, Make him try to chase you with these two stubby moves he's got. His forward air and his neutral air. They're pretty slow. They're kind of hard to hit with. The other thing he's got is he's got this down attack that bounces you. Comes out pretty fast. It'll spike you if you're above the stage. Being down here against LeBron is really scary for that reason. He's going to be fishing for these. And he's going to be fishing for this. If this hits you while you're down there, it just kills you basically. It's really hard to recover once you're in that situation. So my recommendation is when you get blasted off the stage by LeBron, you want to recover as horizontally against him as you can. Challenge him. If he's coming at you in the air, feel free to challenge him. He might throw his ball at you. Again, you always have to be thinking about that. But your best way to get away is going to be fighting him horizontally and trying to stay away from his up and down hitboxes as much as you can. Last thing I'm going to go over for you guys is his dunk. So I'm going to put on instant cooldowns to kind of give you an idea. So his dunk has a couple hitboxes on it. One at the top, one at the bottom, and then this wave. When he uses the dunk, he loses his ball. And from the rest of this video, you know how important it is for him to have that ball. It's his entire combo game. It's how he gets in on opponents. So you're going to want to avoid this when he uses it. If you can get him to use it and not hit anybody with it, then you have robbed him of his ball, and that is your goal. You want to try to rob him of his ball as much as you can. So be exceptionally aware of the wave that this has. It does not just hit where he dunks the ball, it also has a wave hitbox. The wave hitbox kills exceptionally early. So does the actual dunk part of it. Kills even earlier, shoots you straight up. The last thing I would say to look out for, when you're at this high percent, he's got a few different dunk confirms where he's going to try to hit you with a fast normal move and then go straight into dunk. So a really easy one that's pretty common is his down air dunk. If he hits you with that down air there, you are dead. You can DI and kind of change. You know, you fly left, you fly right a little bit, but this move has so much horizontal control. You can go really forward with it. You can go really backwards with it. He has a lot of movement. So if he hits you with this down air and he's any good, you're dead. That's it. So be extra careful of this move. This is going to kill you at 100%, you know, depending on the character. Last thing I'm going to go over with his dunk is that he can cancel it. He can get really close to the ground. He can get really close to the ground and dodge, or he can jump. So notice what the LeBron you're playing against does. If he does the dunk every single time, he does the whole entire dunk, you can know, okay, he either doesn't know how to cancel it or he's not good at canceling it, and you have to avoid it every time. The second you start getting into LeBrons who are going to fake it on you is when you're going to start having more trouble. It's another thing you have to play around. Alright guys, well that's my guide on how to beat LeBron. Thanks for watching. Always like and subscribe. That helps a great deal. If you have any comments or questions, I'm in the comments. I respond to every single one of them. I really do. And thanks a lot for watching, guys.